Hello, my friends, and welcome back. We are still here in downtown Los Angeles with PlayStation live from E3, and I have a very exciting segment to get to today. Ryan and Meredith here, and we are talking to Shimbori-san, Minglu, and Tom, and we are talking about Dead or Alive 6. Gentlemen, welcome back to the program.
Thanks.
And
Thanks.
welcome to Shimbori-san. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's talk, maybe Tom, let me start with you real quick.
Sure.
The original Dead or Alive came out in 1996. I mean, that's a long history for the series, and the series has been around for a long time. What's it like for you and for the team to work on something that has such a history?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, DOA has evolved over the years in so many different ways, and I think, especially in the last iteration with DOA 5, when we launched that, I think it really took on a new life of its own, and I think we've really energized our competitive community with that. I mean, DOA has its strengths, but I think we've really tapped into that. I don't know. I wouldn't even really say esports, but it's a competitive scene, which was very exciting for us. So with that in mind, we're so excited for DOA 6 because it's so much more of this new competitive mechanics coming into play, gorgeous stages, obviously attractive characters, and I can't wait for our director to reveal a lot of these details for you today. I mean, I would spill it all right now, but I want to give him a chance to speak.
Well,
so
let's give Shimbori-san a moment here and kind of share with us. Maybe let's talk a little bit about what's new and what's important in Dead or Alive 6.
DOA6 において、最も新しいそして大事な部分はどこだとお考えですか？
そうですね。まずこのゲームのね、テーマというかコンセプトがありまして、激闘エンターテインメントと呼んでます。
Well, first and foremost, the concept for this game is intense entertainment, intense fighting entertainment.
デッドライ5のね、格闘エンターテインメントって名前だったんですけども、あの時よりももっともっと激しくキャラクターたちに戦ってほしいですし、もう男性だろうが女性だろうが、もう戦うフィールドに立ったからにはもう傷つけ合って戦い合うっていう姿を描きたいと思ってます。
Okay, so that's the same concept we had for like DOA 5 as well, but this time we'll take it to the next level, and it'll be the maximum intense fighting entertainment. And we'll take another a new approach on the characters as they're in battles. You know, they'll sweat, they'll get wounded. You'll see their expressions, so it provides a different kind of feeling, and it gets more realistic that way.
It seems like after watching the trailer, and I think we can show some of that footage to our audience out there today, but we'll get to that in a second. It seems from the trailer that this is a much more serious take on these classic characters. They are, more realistic, more dressed for battle. I mean, does that kind of seriousness, does that nitty-gritty extend all the way through the design? Is that important for the whole studio?
その今回の、トレーラーから見るには非常に今まで以上に真剣で、そして現実的でもありますし、そういったフィーリングはゲーム全体通してそういうふうにデザインされていますか？
そうですね。基本的に今回紹介したキャラクターは、忍者たちが多くて常に真剣勝負をしている人たちなので、もう命を懸けて戦っています。ファイターたちもそういう人が多いですね。ただいろんなキャラクターが出てきますから、キャラクターの個性に合わせた表現をしていこうと思っています。
Well, the short answer is yes. But this time around, you see a lot of ninjas in the footage. So obviously they fight with a real sword and all serious. But then again, there are also other types of fighters, and we have a variety of different types of fighters in the game. So we'll try to bring life to all sorts of different amazing characters to you.
Oh, I haven't seen this footage yet, by the way. This looks new to me. I have not seen this. Yeah, tell me a little bit about either Tom or Shimbori-san. Tell me a little bit about the confirmed fighters that you guys are bringing to Dead or Alive 6. And
yeah, unfortunately, we can't talk about our whole roster of fighters.
I'm not saying you have to talk about all of them.
Give us one or two.
Just tell us who you've revealed so far and how they've changed for Dead or Alive 6.
You want? Yeah.
何
すでに確定されているキャラクターについて語っていただけますか。
そうですね。じゃあちょうど映ってるのが左のリュウハヤブサと右のジャン・リーですね。そのリュウハヤブサは忍者ガイデンでもおなじみの我々のスーパーヒーローです。
So on the screen we see on the left side Jan Lee and on the right side Ryu Hayabusa. And Hayabusa is just a legendary figure, I think, from Ninja Gaiden as well. And he's just Team Ninja superhero.
彼らはチーム忍者を代表するキャラクターでもあって、今回デッドライブ6用に新しいコスチュームになっています。で彼は今映ってる彼はジャン・リーという格闘家ですね。ジークンドーの使い手です。
Okay, so we skipped the scene, but Hayabusa is again a very famous Team Ninja figure, but Jian Li, on the other hand, is a master of Jeet Kune Do.
で今ここに映ってる2人、左の女性がカスミというデッドライブの主人公となるキャラクターです。
And I guess they disappeared from the. Oh, here they are. Here's Hayate, another symbolic ninja of our franchises, and this is Kasumi, the heroine of the game.
今ハヤテをね、彼が英語で言ってくれたんですけど、この男の忍者はハヤテです。で彼らは兄弟です。
And they are actually siblings.
I was interested to see that you brought back some of the arenas that fight back, where like your surroundings actually affect the gameplay. Will you also still keep where you break through barriers to get from one arena to the next?
今ステージのことを見てたんですけれども、その破壊するところとかそういったギミックは今回はどのようにデザインされていますか。
そうですね。まずね、デッドライブっていうのはただ殴り合って戦うだけではなくて、いろんな技があるんですけども、さらにステージにぶつけたりして周りのものをぶっ壊しながら戦っていくのが特徴になります。で今作でもやっぱりステージからこう落ちて崖から落下したりとか床抜けて下にドーンと落ちたりとかっていうのはやる予定はあります。
So Dead or Alive, on one hand, we have this intense fighting between people, but also it is known for its interactive and destructible stages. Of course, since that's to be expected, we're going to have a lot of craziness and excitement in DOA 6 as well, such as falling from high places and other gimmicks.
めちゃめちゃね気持ちいいんでぜひ遊んでみてもらいたいなと思います。
It really makes player feel like exhilarated. It is really awesome. So I really want you guys to try it for yourself.
I will. And also, I have to say the visuals. I mean, the Dead or Alive series has been known for its visuals through the years. This seems to be no exception. Are you allowed to talk a little bit about the work you've done from a technical side, the work on the engine, work on the visual packages, and what the team has done there?
DOA のビジュアルは、有名ではありますけれども、今回も非常に綺麗に仕上がっていると思いますと。で今回は技術的なことにはなるんですけれども、どういったところを刷新されたりしていますか。
そうね、まずねやっぱり最初に言ったその激闘っていうところを描きたいっていうのがあったので、今までよりもシリアスな絵になるように工夫しています。
So just to truly represent what we have in mind, the intense fighting, the game engine, the engines are designed in such a fashion.
で私たちキャラクターをね本当に人間だと思って作っていますから、表情も豊かになりますし、劇的なねライティングでこの暗いところと明るいところをしっかり見せてかっこいい絵を作ろうと思っています。
So we're trying to bring them as close to real people as possible. So on one hand, the dynamic lighting that really sets a milestone for our series in lighting the darker spots and the brighter spots, and also the ライティング以外何をおっしゃってましたっけ？ライティング以外は何ておっしゃってましたっけ？
フェイシャル
And the facial distortion when they get punched in the face.
あとはこう殴った時に顔が痛そうに変わったり、その時に血も出ますし傷つきます、汚れます。ね、そういういろんな場面が見れるように会社の技術部門をねほとんど占領してこのタイトルに集中してもらってます。
Yeah, so just in order to represent the face distortion that he was describing, and you will see blood coming out of the mouth, and all the sweating, all the dirt. To make that happen, we've practically hijacked our technical support department in the company to make that happen.
I love it. I can't talk about a fighting game without asking sort of the quintessential question, which is how your studio approaches the balancing of each character and making sure that they each feel powerful, that they play well with each other, and that, you know, kind of everything feels fair and competitive. How does your team approach creating a balanced and competitive roster?
格闘ゲームを語る上でもう避けられない質問にはなるんですけれども、そのゲームのバランスとかフェアのところとかどういった調整そうですね。はい。
まずねバランスの前に今回初心者も入りやすいように新しいシステムを考えましたし、そこからそれだけではなくてデッドライブのコアな部分の一番核となる部分のしっかりした格闘ゲームっていう部分もやっぱり作り込みます。でそれは我々のスタッフの中にもトッププレイヤーが何人もいますので、彼らにまず調整してもらって、でそれをもうちょっとカジュアルな人も遊べるようにアレンジしていくっていうのがまずやることです。
Okay, so for this installment, on one hand, we wanted to appeal to the casual gamers as well, so we made it very accessible to those players. On the other hand, we retained, you know, what people are familiar with, you know, the long-term fans. The core mechanics are still intact. We do have a few world-class players on our team, so you know they're just very meticulous about how they go about, you know, adjustment and whatnot. But on the other hand, in order to appeal to the casual gamers, there are also a lot of effort put into it.
でねただそれで作って終わりじゃなくて、格闘ゲームってもうお客さんの反応を見ながら意見聞いてバランス調整していくんですよ。まずね今度8月のエボでデッドライブ6遊べるように用意してますから、そこに来た皆さんに触ってもらって意見もらいたいなと思ってます。
But that's not the end of the story. We need feedback from our fans to help us, you know, create a better game. Having said that, you know, we will be having playable demos for the fans who attend EVO this August. Yeah, to test their reaction and get valuable feedbacks. So we hope a lot of fans can join us there.
Yeah, so let's just go ahead and confirm that. First playable demo at EVO for all our fighters.
Dead or Alive 6 at EVO in August, huh?
Yeah.
Excellent. Hopefully we have some folks in the audience that are going to go to EVO and they can get their hands on. Gentlemen, Meredith, any last questions for the crew?
No, I was actually going to ask about the EVO Showdown, but you guys answered that question for me.
They did it.
Thank you.
We got to it.
Actually, I want to say something to...
Tom, go ahead.
Sorry. I want to give a shout out to our competitive fighters out in the FGC. I know that, you know, we had a bit of a scare and I kind of let you guys worry back at NEC in December. But I hope now all of this is explained, and I can't wait to see you guys in EVO in Vegas. And 2019 is going to be a very, very exciting year, man. So can't wait to see these guys.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. That's Shimbori-san, Minglu, Tom, talking about Dead or Alive 6. I so appreciate you guys being on the program. Meredith, thank you for co-hosting with me. And everyone, thank you for watching at home. We have more coming up from our second day of PlayStation Live from E3. Do not go anywhere. Stay with us.
PlayStation